The Green Bay Packers get even more good news. I'll tell you what I'm talking about in a moment. Before I do, if you like the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like things couldn't get any better in Green Bay. First, we find out we have our quarterback in Jordan Love for the future. This guy proves that he is legit. He proves that he is going to be in the NFL making some noise for quite some time. The Packers are incredibly lucky to find their quarterback to hopefully show dominance once again in the NFC North. Then they make the playoffs as the youngest team in the league and one of the youngest teams in history. Not only that, they got one game away from making the NFC Championship game. And then postseason, we fire Joe Barry, which grants almost every Packer fan's wish out there. Now we are learning that the Green Bay Packers could receive 3 compensatory picks from the NFL. That is huge news. The Green Bay Packers could be going into 2024's draft with 11 picks. That is absolutely unheard of. The reason why these picks have come into fruition is because the Packers could be gaining them based off players that they lost in free agency. One in Alan Lazard, Jaron Reed, and then Dean Lowry. They also lost Robert Tonyan. So the NFL could be gifting the Green Bay Packers 3 compensatory picks, a 5th, a 6th, and a 7th rounder. Not only did the Packers have 5 picks in the first 3 rounds, one in the first at 25th, and then 2 second rounders, 2 third rounders. The Packers now could be gifted 3 compensatory picks. And as you know, Brian Gutekunst does as good a job as anybody out there in drafting, especially late rounders. If you remember in the 5th round this last year, they took Dontavian Wicks, who became one of the favorite targets for Jordan Love. Proved that he could do a whole lot out there, almost gets 700 or 600 yards catching on the year. Carl Brooks ends up with 4 sacks. They take him in the 7th round. And then the Packers go and get Carrington Valentine in the 7th round, who I love. I absolutely think Carrington Valentine is going to be around with the Packers. I think he's going to have a big year this upcoming year. So the Packers receiving very good news in that. If you remember in yesterday's video, we were talking about just updated rosters this upcoming 2024 season. Yesterday, we talked about running backs. Today, we're going to go over quarterbacks. Okay, so the quarterback position under contract, we got Jordan Love, Sean Clifford, Alex McGaw. Okay, so as you know, as I just hit on and talked about, when we start talking about Jordan Love and just the guy that he is, and he's our quarterback for the future. He put up some stupid numbers, almost had 32 touchdowns, 4,100 yards passing. The dude looked absolutely brilliant out there. He showed signs of maturity, showed signs of growth throughout the season. He showed willingness to grow, to want to get better. A lot of humility with this quarterback in Jordan Love, and in what better person to be backing him up than Sean Clifford. I think Sean Clifford is a stud. I really do. I think if he has to fill in for Jordan Love, I think Sean Clifford could fill in very nicely without the Packers missing too much of a beat. When we talk Sean Clifford, Alex McGaw. Okay, so the only thing here, Alex McGaw, is a safety net for the Green Bay Packers. The only thing I see the Packers doing in the draft, when we start talking, are they going to be drafting quarterbacks in this draft? The only way that I see the Packers taking a quarterback in this draft is to give Alex McGaw some competition for that 3rd roster spot when we start talking quarterbacks as a safety net. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What are your thoughts? Do the Packers go and draft a quarterback to replace Alex McGaw, or is it just going to give him some competition, a safety net quarterback that the Packers really don't need when you start talking the likes of Jordan Love and Sean Clifford? Let me know what you guys think. Go Pack, go.